This is middle C. We'll be playing in the key of D major. We have two sharps, F sharp and C sharp. For the first four chords, we'll be using the same keys on the right hand. Our first chord is D5. On the right, we have A, D, and A. With these keys, we'll play for the next four chords. On the left, you have D octaves to give us a D5, F sharp octaves to give us D over F sharp, then a G octave to give us G sus2, and finally A octave. Let's try that again. D5, D over F sharp, G sus2, and A major. What makes this arrangement easy is that we're keeping our right keys the same and only changing our left keys. We'll call this pattern number 1, and this is played in the verses, chorus, and interlude, which covers about 80% of the song. Our next chord pattern is played in the pre-choruses. Our first chord is E minor 7. On the left, we have E octaves. On the right, we have G, B, and D. The next chord is an A major. On the left, you have A. On the right, you have A and C sharp. Next chord is D major. On the left, you have D octaves. On the right, you have A, D, and F sharp. E minor 7 again. A major. E minor 7. A major. And B minor 7. This is a new chord. On the left you have B. On the right you have A, D, and F sharp. And then E minor 7, G over A. On the left you have A octaves. On the right you have G, B, and D. Let's try that again. E minor 7, A major, D major, E minor 7, A major, E minor 7, A major, B minor 7, E minor 7, G over A. We'll play the chord pattern again, this time with the proper rhythm. We'll call this chord pattern pattern number 2, and it is played in the pre-choruses. At the end of the chord pattern, the last chord is played 5 times like so. And this is where we begin the chorus. This brings us to our final chord pattern, which is played at the very end of each chorus. Our first chord is B minor 7, which we learned earlier. Next chord is A major. On the left we have A, on the right we have A and D, and we'll be using these keys for the next few chords. G sus. On the left you have G, on the right you have A D. D over F sharp. On the left you have F sharp. On the right you have A D. And E minor 7, which we had learned. And back to D major. Again, B minor 7, A major, G sus, D over F sharp, E minor 7, and D major. We will call this chord pattern number horse.